going to do the whole live.
All right, I will.
Go
But
ahead.
everybody has to ask me lots of questions.
Get your mic, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome, guys, to Jtwes Monday Night Live again. Glad to see you all, but you can't actually see you, but you can see me, so I'm glad to see you all, and glad you could be here. Who was first?
Timbo.
Oh, man, no.
Timbo.
Golly.
Chris is coming early tonight. John Briggs, get Carolyn.
Hey, John. Oh,
I don't know
who
if
was
he's
first?
on yet.
Oh.
Timbo was on first.
Hello, Timbo.
This is Howdy Neighbors. Jason McDonald.
Hey, Jason. And just like typical fashion here lately, we're sitting here doing other stuff on the phone for choir at church, and Lena said, "Live's about to start," and I'm like, "Golly, it's just the time goes by like that." And of course, rain's been here
Yeah.
all evening.
We were a little distracted because Ivy was here.
Yeah.
So the past 2 days have been wonderful because I got to spend almost all day with Archer yesterday and then Ivy today. So I'm glad to have access to
As soon
all
as
of
Archer quits giving me the Kaylee stare, we'll call it Kaylee stare for this episode.
them. Yeah. Let's see who
It
else.
doesn't help that he looks like his mama.
He does. I mean, he looks like Elliot sometimes, but when he smiles, he looks like Kaylee to me because he's got her dimples and her mouth. Farm Boy 59 is on.
Hey, Brian.
And Jerry Bonds.
Mr. Jerry Bond.
Good evening. Have a great night.
Jerry Bond said he's kin to James Bond.
Paul Ford is on.
Hey, Paul.
Enjoying some fine fall weather.
It is. It's wonderful outside. We split a little wood this evening, me and Sammy, and then we got the RV winterized, and I got Sammy and Will to move some weights over to the bog hair because I'm going to try to use it tomorrow. Hopefully we'll film that and get a little disking done in preparation of maybe even working on a plow here soon.
Yeah, it was really nice weather earlier. I walked down to put Mrs. food out, and I was like, I'm a little hot. It's sweating.
Yeah, I've changed. Did I? I don't know if I said. Did
That
I
you
say
changed
last
camera?
week? Yeah.
I don't think you did.
Well, I put which we may have live stream one night, guys. What do you think about this? What if we have a live from the pond?
I don't know that we'll be able to do it because it's so, I see it do pixelating.
Oh, well, that's something different.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll try.
That's the camera, but the closer you are, it's wide open there.
Okay.
A live from the pond with a campfire and maybe some hot dogs and s'mores.
Well, I don't want them to watch me eat.
Well, they can watch me. I'll make a s'more.
No, you don't need to eat on camera more than me.
Well, that may make the live even better.
I don't know.
Let me know if y'all in for that. We'll try to do that. Not on like no super cold night, but you know, a decent night.
If we had a fire though, it could be cold. Curtis King is on.
Hey, Curtis King.
Hello, everybody. Monday night is here again.
Oh, I didn't tell them why we would have it from the pond. Because I added a Wi-Fi booster to pick up a camera so Leno can see the coon. That's why.
Well, and I had a trail camera before that worked perfectly fine. It's just I was spending like all my retirement fund on batteries because it takes AA. So, and it takes.
Well, not to mention the subscription.
Yeah, but how many batteries? It took like 16?
16, and then it's $13 a month.
Yeah, it would take 16 AA
and
batteries.
You only get 100 videos.
Yeah, then if you go over 100 videos, you got to pay $1 more to get more videos.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was getting costly.
So a SD card and a Wi-Fi camera is cheaper, will pay for itself in 6 months.
Nathan Barber is on.
Hello, Nathan Barber.
And Janice and Joe Simpson are on.
Mr. Janice and Joe.
So looking forward to the show tonight. We're also enjoying this cooler weather. Hope Leno is still doing better. I'm getting there. Kaylee's grandma had this same stuff that I have, and it took her 2 months to finally get better. And I'm feeling a whole lot better and can do a lot more right now.
Well, you didn't get that from me. I didn't have all that.
No. I just had a cold that kind of literally went south. It went into my lungs, and I probably waited too long to get medicine. But I mean, who wants to deal with doctors nowadays? But I'm on the mend, and I know I can walk down and feed Miss and come back now without having to take a break, a breather, and so I'm happy.
You wasn't on medicine. You was on roids.
That's medicine.
Roids. Oh, I got my watch on this wrist because look. It's got to be that light. Guys, I got a big red spot on my wrist from my Apple Watch where it's constantly checking your vitals with the little lights. And it's a dime-sized red spot, just like a burn. Makes you wonder.
Yeah, that's why I don't wear those watches or
Yeah.
anything. Even my phone, I don't wear close to my body, and I don't think anybody should. I'm not trying to be all conspiracy.
Well, I wear it on I put it on my leg.
You shouldn't. It should not be on your person all the time. It's not good for your body.
You
let's
done
see.
lost your spot.
William May is on.
Hello, William May.
Good evening, everyone, and please hit the like button. Thank you, William. Janice Dalton's on.
Hello, Janice.
Joey Neal.
Joey Neal.
Ray Cannon.
Hello, Ray Cannon. Is that a new?
No, his picture is familiar. I think this was AKA Cornbread.
Okay.
But YouTube changed all the usernames, so who we think is new isn't. Like, Timbo's name is not Timbo on here now, but he said Timbo. Thank you for doing that. So because I can't, I have a hard time remembering the usernames and your real name.
Have we got a full season of Monday Night Lives yet? I was just thinking about that.
What's that mean?
A season, it would be a year.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I say we're in the season 2.
No, I think it's like 3 or 4.
No, we ain't been doing it that long.
All right,
I'll look
3.
back at it.
I think it's 3.
2 at the most.
Okay. Feels
think.
like 3. Oh. Johnny Edgerton's on.
Hello, Johnny.
Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Bonnie Hawkins is on. Says,
I was good till this cat jumped up here,
says,
Johnny.
Good evening, everyone, and happy Monday. Thank you, Bonnie.
Yes, Bonnie, thank you.
Paul is on. Real Fan 90.
Hello, Paul.
That one didn't change. Evening, guys. Working nights this week. Kind of weird having to stay up versus the normal Monday night routine.
Yeah, Paul, they're got a bunch of dump trucks going down the road. They're finally fixing the pipe in the road that got washed out during that hurricane. And I keep hoping one of the dump truck drivers will make a mistake and drop a load of crush and run in my driveway, thinking it was the wrong spot.
You can just ride up there and ask them.
Yeah.
Because now they're coming down our road from 119 now.
Yeah.
There was like 5. I seen 5 today. Dump
Hauling
trucks.
gravel.
Well, I should say I heard 5. I seen 1 and I was like, oh, okay, they must be coming this way.
And I'll be honest with you, our road been here for a long, long, long time, but it doesn't typically see 25, 30 dump trucks a day until they start working on something. And it's just done busted some holes in the road that has never, ever been a bad spot there, but it just can't hold up. The one at the plow day entrance?
Oh, yeah.
That's never been a bad spot right there.
No, and their little patchwork is not going to hold up.
Oh, yeah. They used something out of a bag.
Mm-hmm. I could have went and put a cement bag in there.
Why are you moving around so much?
I hit something and it went away.
Real fan.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, and speaking of weird nights, Paul, yeah, Will had that last week. He had to train some people on 3rd shift. So he went from 1st to 3rd shift for a week. And he said it's just like a whole nother world out there on 3rd shift. Fisher Ronald is on.
Hello, Ronald Fisher.
Good evening to you and your family. Bonnie says, right on time. George Joyner, Tobacco Barnwood, is on.
George Joyner.
Says, good evening.
That almost sounds like a TV name.
Warherstead is on. Says,
Hello, Warherstead.
Warherstead, thank you for the honey. We did use it at plow day for us tea drinkers.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was wonderful. It was perfect for our tea.
And that's that other honey we got too, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Cub Bud is on.
Cub Bud.
And Orbra.
Hey, Orbra.
Haggy Farms.
Haggy Farms.
Mark Moore is on.
Mr. Mark Moore.
Says, good evening, y'all. I got the cornfield turned under today. That tain helped. I don't know what that
Do what
means.
help?
T-A-I-N. The tain helped.
I don't know.
Avery's on.
Hey, Avery.
Farm Life with Avery. Hey, y'all. Got my plow day video posted this morning.
He sure did.
We have been picking beans, and they are pretty bad since we had absolutely no rain in August.
I see a lot of people talking about that. I watch I watch Griggs Farm sometimes, and it seems like poor fella, most of his crops, I mean, every crop he had just about didn't do real good.
Paul said, I'll come over for the s'mores.
There you go.
And you could, which I don't eat s'mores because I don't like marshmallow. So I don't eat s'mores.
Yeah, I ordered, so you guys know I like mallow cups. So I ordered me a pint of the mallow marshmallow topping or that they use in the mallow cups. And I'm going to use that in a sweet potato casserole for Thanksgiving. So I look forward to using my mallow cup topping.
Greenville 226 is on. I think that's T. Hawkins.
Oh, hey T.
See, I do remember some things, which
Yeah.
if we get many more on live, I can't promise I'll remember everybody's, new name and who they used to be on here with their full name. J. Peel is on.
Hey, J. Peel.
Good evening, all. Hope you're all well.
We are.
And
J. Peel, if I ever find me a Forts and Major that I can afford, I'll be leaning on you for parts.
Allison says, hey, friends. Duke and I are watching from the big brown chair.
All right.
Yeah, Allison, she's got a chair that I covet. It's a big, like one of those, it's extra wide and it's long. It's like a lounger, but it's so comfy.
She's got another chair that I don't covet, but I just about stole it.
What chair? Which
the,
one?
The
The outdoor chair.
The Yeti chair.
Yeah. And
I
you
didn't-
know he's good for stealing some outdoor chairs.
Yeah, just ask Brian.
Yeah, so, and I spent time with Duke in that chair too, because, that's equally his chair. So he's seen me in it, and he's like, oh, yay, you're in my chair. He's just a big baby. Greenville 226 says equals T. Hawkins. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remembered. No Hope's Garage is on. Says, hey, y'all, I finally caught the beginning of a live.
There you go.
And Jack Graham.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think No Hope's Garage has a YouTube channel. I think he put it on there. I think he was one of the only ones that said, yeah, hey, I got a YouTube channel.
Well, is that the name of it?
Yeah, I had no idea. Wouldn't have had an idea unless you'd have put it on there.
So, No Hope's Garage, you guys subscribe for him. Jack Graham is on.
Hey, Jack Graham.
Good evening, folks. Hope everyone is doing great.
We are. I hope all the fires are finally out that way.
Yeah. Cornbread said, not sure why my nickname changed from Cornbread, but you see, I remembered your little picture here, so I remember Cornbread in the picture. Farmall Eric is on.
Hey, Farmall Eric.
And Janice said, a lot of my friends are going through this sinus allergy stuff. No, Chris, don't go over there.
Yeah, don't come over here.
Poor thing. And yeah, Carolyn's don't like that you're mean to Press.
Oh.
She told me Sunday.
Okay.
She said, don't be pushing her away.
She better turn the channel.
Dirt Candy is on.
Oh, that sounds like Dirt Candy.
Good evening from Kernersville. Did the plow day seed ever sprout?
You know what? I just told Lino today. I said, Lino, if what I planted in this garden don't start coming up, then I'm going to say we got some bad wheat seed or something's wrong with the germination on it. because you guys seen the video, I actually cut this seed in, not deep. I mean, maybe, an inch or something. Surely to goodness, all of it didn't go deep, but it was incorporated into the soil, what I would consider a little better than plow day, because we rolled it, which surely to goodness, some of that got pushed down into the soil. To answer your question, no, I haven't seen any wheat in my gardens nor the plow day. So I don't know. We'll see. It was dry after plow day for a week or so until we just got this latest rain. So maybe it's just behind. Hopefully it's coming up. I'd love to see it come up. If it don't, we're going to cut it this spring and maybe sling some rye on it this spring.
Paul said it's a little over 2 years on the live.
Oh, wow.
Paul.
So we're in our second season.
And we can always count on Paul. He's like our unofficial Jtwes administrator. He's been here since the beginning, and he knows.
A little over 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1 year would be season 1, second be season 2.
So we're in season 3. Okay.
So we're going to go to the pond in season 3.
Yeah. Sorry, we can't promise anything else to kind of, get y'all.
We've done a beach live, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, which that didn't go too well because the wind and all that. I'd rather not do a beach
Well,
live.
the second one, the first one was the wind. The second one was okay. It just the mics wasn't.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I mean. We've never had a successful beach
Well,
one.
we'll just try again.
I kind of like let's.
No, we're gonna try again.
Okay. Bart Sexton says, hit the like button, y'all.
Hello, Bart.
No Hope's Garage says, was out in the shop getting the side-by-side ready for a trip to Deep Creek ATV Park this weekend.
Who's that?
No Hope's Garage.
Okay.
He said, I came in just to watch the famous Jtwes Live.
I don't know about famous, but.
Okay. So Troy found, I says, okay, I just figured out how to change the name. Couldn't use my old name, though.
Oh.
So now at least it says Troy H on here.
Okay.
Paul says, I know a guy who could get some rock over there. Wink, wink. And you can't even say it fell off a truck, because it comes on a truck.
I guess I'm thinking of the good old days when they would just be putting gravel on your dirt road and back up you about a half a truck in your yard, in your driveway too.
Okay, sorry. I'm trying to figure out what some people are saying. Okay, Mark Moore said rain. The rain helped.
Yes.
His
Okay.
work. So okay.
Well, you're starting to get stuff now that we were talking about a minute ago, so we're always behind.
Yeah, we're always behind, but I so I try to do my best to kind of figure out what you mean, because I know typos are easy, but sometimes I just can't figure it out.
Twice it's throw the commercial
Yeah.
up?
Because Janice, I don't know what you're saying either.
What'd you say?
Maybe you can do the bond of.
Probably talking about the campfire.
Okay. Warstead says, thank you for sending the corn seed. Do you always use the cotton sacks in the freezer for storing seed?
I do. The very, 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 very firstest Hastings I got years ago from Preacher Rayleigh down in, I think it's Alabama, I believe. But anyway, his came in a cotton sack like that, and I just put it right in the freezer, and it was fine, no problem with it. I just, like again, we talked about it, I just want everybody to put it in the freezer so there's no risk of the weevils. Especially in a warm house. I mean, I think it'd be very dangerous in a warm house.
Janice said, okay, maybe you can do the bonfire with your Jtwes family, is what she's saying.
Oh, it'd be hard to get all them together.
Yeah, and I don't
time.
want the babies near the smoke. So, yeah, we might could get Sam to join us, the one who's still at home. Avery said the Plow Day video did good and had lots of comments, which I loved. I'd like to know how to get music in the video that long without getting copyrighted.
Well, you have to pay for it, Avery. Well, no, you don't have to pay for it. YouTube has some free music you can use, but you have to get it from your YouTube studio. You have to get it from their music and it'll tell you it is free, or it'll tell you what it costs you to use it. But they have a wonderful selection of free stuff that you can choose. I just use another source for my stuff altogether, and I guess I should probably try to use more YouTube, but it's just I just haven't.
And someone asked Cub Bud how many cubs he's got. He has 6.
6. Is that all?
But he said 1 is an organ donor.
He needs one more so he can have one for every day of the week.
And Avery was talking about, he does have a YouTube channel. So that's Farm Life with Avery 2025.
That's right.
Is his channel name. Cornbread, a.k.a. Ray, now that we know his real name, says, YouTube has forced some of us from hiding. Yeah. Which T was able to fix his or change his.
Yeah.
So you guys might just need to mess with it a little bit to figure out how to change your name back. Or maybe not back, but to something else if you don't want your full name out there.
Well, what a lot of times what it does, Pink Pumpkin, it pulls it from their email address,
Okay.
their Gmail address.
Okay. Paul says, I've got a job title here now. You got to double my pay.
Oh, man.
Paul, no. I thought we were friends. Friends do stuff for free. It's the F's. Friends are for free. Lewis Davenport's on.
Hello, Lewis Davenport.
Well, it's actually good evening from Ray.
Oh.
So it's Ray in Hornytown, North Carolina. Really enjoyed being at Plow Day. Finally get to watch a live for a change.
Well, cool deal.
And yes, those of you out of state, North Carolina does have a Hornytown. Everybody can be immature about it for a minute. Mark says, so now I have 100 to restore when I get done with this 140.
All right. Is that Mark Moore?
Mm-hmm. Johnny Hedgerton wants to know, have you been driving over your walnuts?
Well, guys, so I was reading through my comments, and I just casually mentioned that, hey, there's 3 or 4 guys on here that are real knowledgeable, and I'm sure they wouldn't lead me in the wrong direction, and said that
You did not say all that. Quit.
that said that, you know, these are
dramatizing
some of my
this.
greatest YouTube subscribers,
He's dramatizing it.
and I got nixed on that idea pretty quick. Said, no, you won't be driving over walnuts in the driveway.
He mentioned,
Well, look, somebody said put them in a sack and drive over them in the sack.
somebody's like, oh, put them in your driveway. And I've seen that before, and I didn't realize, you know, that's what they were doing. And I was like, no, Joe, you just got to tell your subscribers that is not Lino approved. That's not going to be happening.
So we're down to just getting them off with my hand.
No.
And some nitrate gloves.
We'll come up with something.
Well, actually, somebody mentioned the corn sheller too, but I don't want to run them through the corn sheller. Which makes sense because the way these corn shellers have these little round things on them, it would tear them off. But I don't want to get that. I mean, it's basically like dye, ink dye.
Oh, yeah. See, that's even more reason not to have it in the driveway.
Oh, well, yeah, I wonder if,
Then it's going to get on all y'all's shoes, and you know you're going to track it in the house.
I wonder, like in the old days, did they use that for some sort of dye? Because it is, I mean, it
Oh,
is.
I'm sure. I'm sure they did.
It's pretty tough.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's other things some guys mentioned, like putting them in a 5-gallon bucket and taking a paint stirrer, and that helped cleaning them off some more. That was not to get the hull off, but that was to kind of get them a little finer clean. Somebody told me they had some already shelled. Oh, at church. So he can bring me a bucket of them already, not shelled, but already cleaned up, ready to go.
Charles?
With the station wagon.
Tim.
Yeah.
Did you ask Tim how he got him shelled?
Well, I'm sure he just did it.
Well, ask him. He might have a good way. He's Mr. Innovation. You know, he does all that history of, you know, the, what is it?
The steam
Steam trains and all
yeah.
that. So he's very smart. I'd ask him how he does it.
Yeah, well, he was an engineer at the power plant.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's very smart. So let's ask him how he does it. Cubbud says, well, when I'm not using mine, I'll pick one and take it to a show. They're easy to haul and usually make a good conversation piece.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having one. It's not that I dislike them. I mean, they're nice little tractors.
The W Homestead is on,
W Homestead, ain't
which
seen you in a while, buddy.
used to be Joe with the W, or Joe with the W, I
Yeah.
think. Says howdy. And Paul says 2 times 0 is still 0. I guess about the pay.
Oh,
So yeah, we'll pay you double, like we've paid you for plow day, right? So that's 2 times 0 is 0. Sounds good. Janice says, I have a lot on my plate with my dad, so I need to call it a night. Good night, Janice.
good night, Janice.
Avery says, I'm at 219 subscribers now.
Good deal, Avery.
Yep, just got to keep trucking along. Joey Neal says, where I live, there's a guy who buys walnuts, but he'll hold them for a price. See, and he's probably like Tim and has like this ingenious way of doing it really quick.
Yeah. Well, I'm letting them dry out some in the shed. They'll be easier when they get drier.
Worsted has got the 184 mowing tractor cutting this weekend. I could see why that was the estate mowing tractor before zero turns.
Yeah.
It rides like a dream and cuts great.
Yeah, and I think if I ain't mistaken, Worsted, that's a low profile mower too. That's kind of like a little cub.
Joey Neal says, I used to work at a cedar mill that had a gullet that I would run for people that brought them in. It had a motor that would spin a row of chains inside a rib cage to get the holes off. Worked great.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean, like engineering, engineering minds.
Yeah, you can make a walnut cake, I believe.
Just like that, I've never personally used it, but I've been out there plenty with you shelling that corn.
Yeah.
And it just seems like it's old, it's ancient, but it works.
Oh, yeah, it works great.
Like
but
that.
But some people were saying run those things to a corn sheller like that, and it beats it off. But I'm sure, like I said, it would just
leave residue.
Residue, and then I'd be selling seed that wasn't Jimmy Red, it'd be Jimmy Black.
Yeah. Yeah, some Jimmy Walnut cross. Man, my side, I've pulled a muscle.
Coughing too much.
Yeah, that's never been worked out in my life, obviously, on my side. And I probably did it in my sleep, like I just, coughed wrong, because I'm getting old now. Reckless 140 is on.
Reckless 140.
I have no idea who. Reckless, let us know if you used to be under a different name before YouTube changed.
Reckless 140.
Says good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah.
We don't want to be wrecking no 140.
Yeah, Reckless and 140. Let's try not to. Let's not.
That's pretty good.
I was going to tell you also with the seed thing, if they don't keep it in the cotton bag, they could just put it in the Ziplocs, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Because that's what we do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I've seen.
Well, I only do that because I ain't got cotton bags to put it in.
Yeah.
But
Because I've seen a couple of cotton bags in there, but most of our seed is still in Ziplocs.
Yeah, if you're worried about freezer burn, that's not gonna happen on it.
I should have known. T. Hawkins.
Reckless 140?
Yes, he already changed his name again. And so, yes, of course, I'll remember that. Let's see. Worsted said, wife thinks a cement mixer might work for the walnut shells.
Yeah.
Cement mixer.
Yeah.
Because what is it, got like big
Matter of fact,
stones
I
in
watched a YouTube channel where somebody was doing that, so I know it'll work because the guy made a YouTube
Oh,
video.
yeah, I seen you watching that.
Yeah, he had it in that mixer and it was going in and out. I was telling, so the garden's probably going to change a little bit this year
based on user needs.
Yeah, based on user needs. So there's probably going to be some 4, 5, 6, 7 plants of strawberries planted. We're going to try to get a couple of blueberry bushes planted. And Lino wants an asparagus, a place for some asparagus to grow back, come in and out. So I got to figure that out. The deer eat the blueberries up, so I got to figure out if I'm put it close enough to the house or something, to keep them out of it. And I don't know what I'm gonna do there, but the strawberries we'll just put in the garden. I ain't too worried about that. But yeah, so a few more garden changes. But I told Lena I wouldn't mind doing a couple of raised beds for her, but I got to figure out what I'm gonna do, especially with the deer. They are, man.
Yeah, I just was outside a minute ago and it's completely dark, and one of the cats was growling, so I was looking and it was 5 deer just in our driveway. 2 went that way, 3 went that way.
Yeah, they're awful. The goats have done their job, what I want them to do.
They've cleaned out the brush.
But they have exposed some bad habits from about probably 15, 20 years ago. Where
Trashiness, let me tell you, literally
where we tore
trashiness.
down a barn, or we, had an old this or old that, and we threw it in this pit. Well, they've exposed the pit, and now you can still see that stuff there. So we need to either incinerate it or cover it up, one or the other.
There's certain things you can't incinerate, I don't think.
Well, you get it hot enough, you can incinerate anything.
I don't know if I should put this out there about what else is in there.
Oh, well, I mean, it's just like an old couch, I think. Oh, no, I don't think that is.
Like, you can't incinerate that, though.
No, but you could bust it up with a hammer and put it back in the dirt. It's just clay.
See?
Yeah, it's just clay.
Okay. Let me find where I was at. And Brian is saying...
It's clay that probably come from Allison's place.
Right.
It's what is it, Bynum? Is that the city, the town? Bynum? Gleason, yes, Gleason clay.
Brian was telling Avery he's done well. Congratulations. It's been rough for me on subscribers. I'm at 297 and only like 3 to hit my 300 mark. And that's been since 2023.
Yeah, guys, I've talked about this with a few other people, and the gardening that we do, and how a lot of us do our videos and stuff. There's a lot of people out there that's watching. It's just the algorithm, I think, me personally at YouTube, kind of looks after some shock and awe features, just shocking stuff. And, none of us really invest hard into what I call thumbnails that are kind of misleading. None of us do that, so that kind of holds us back. We don't, we're not using AI stuff, so, but I think on the long and steady run of it, I think we'll be better off for it in the long run. I think people get tired of the fake titles.
Yeah, and the clickbait and just the silly stuff that, is kind of, it's not natural. Like, I feel like Joey, what he does is just natural to him. He's just bringing you with him, except for he don't show y'all when he yells at Sam. But mostly, everything else is just like you would, if you came over, you would be with him while he does what he's doing. And other people, it's a whole persona and a whole,
Yeah, that was the whole thing of my YouTube thing. I just started filming what I did anyway. And I don't, and Lena will tell you, I will not make up something, as far as, I'm going to go cut this field and then I'm going to film it, but just to film it, just to cut the field. If I cut it, it's for a reason. I'm going to either plant it or I'm going to plow it or I'm going to do something.
Well, and that's why sometimes he's, like, oh man, I haven't put out a video in a week. It's because things are pretty much at a lull, and especially this time of year.
But and that's one of the reasons why uh, I never called my channel anything as far as, gardening or tractor. I didn't call it anything.
We've kept it flexible.
I called it JT because it, it's always about what we were doing, whether it's we were on vacation or whether, which, Leno does so much stuff too as far as cooking, man. She could do, golly, she cooks a full meal like every night except maybe Wednesday. And goodness gracious, if she had a little camera set up in there, she could have a whole
I don't
cooking
know.
show.
I'm kind of like a too unorganized cook. Like people would roast me on the internet about why are you using another spoon? You just got one out, and because I'm just not an organized cook.
They'd probably hit you up about your lodge pan and say, it's chipping when it's not. It's some sort of other buildup. It's not the enamel.
No.
The red one.
Yeah, no.
That's not enamel. That's some sort of buildup.
Yeah, it's just from using it.
Yeah.
It gets kind of like blemished on the bottom. And I never used these 50-pound pots if Joey didn't make me use Lodge stuff, because remember, we were like, you don't want to go with the nonstick, that coating. So we moved to Lodge or La Crusade, if I'm saying that right. La Crusade.
Speaking of cooking utensils, cooking pots, you know where I'm going with this.
Are we going to talk about the popcorn thing?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I found the neatest. I was watching a video the other day, and somebody had one. I didn't know they had something like this. It's called a whirly pop, and I guess it was built in the 80s, and it originally was aluminum pot, and they got this thing fixed where you can hold it with your left hand right here and turn this handle with your right hand, and it turns a stir inside the popcorn popper, and it pops your popcorn. And then it's got little lids on it. You pour it out, and I upgraded and got the little stainless steel model because I thought they'd be a little better than aluminum. But long story short, the thing is absolutely the best stovetop popcorn maker I have ever seen in my life. Because we don't really get microwave popcorn. I've been doing it in a Dutch oven where you kind of slide the Dutch oven back and forth to kind of keep the kernels moving,
Mm-hmm.
But this thing, oh my goodness, it came with a kit. So it had the butter and the salt and the theater and all this, and it was made, for that size. You poured it all in. We had that last night, and it was absolutely the best. It was movie theater popcorn. And so I done kind of got on a popcorn kick here. I'm going to raise some popcorn next year. I'm actually going to, from the start, from the jump, I'm going to try to cross up a popcorn. I'm going to take, I got some purple popcorn coming. It's a medium to a large pop. And I'm going to try to cross it with, how do you say the name? I can't say it. What? The store-bought popcorn.
Orville Redenbacher?
Yeah, say it again.
Orville Redenbacher.
I'm going to try to cross it with that.
Oh, I thought you were going to try to say it.
So I want to have that yellow popcorn and the purple and see if we can get them crossed together and see what we come up with. But yeah, I'm going to raise a little popcorn next year too. Well, I just knew I couldn't say it. I've never been able to say it.
J. Peel says, we've got one American black walnut tree near us. Didn't realize about the dye in them until we got all over our hands.
I bet he did.
Oh, wait, I've missed some stuff. Hold on.
No.
Tim Helgerson is on.
Tim Helgerson, is that
Good
me?
evening. No, I've read his name before.
Oh.
Good evening, just getting off work. Next time you do s'mores, use chocolate cake frosting instead of chocolate bars. You can thank me later.
Oh.
Chocolate frosting. Sounds good.
Well, they do have a Hershey's chocolate frosting.
Yeah.
I just wish they'd get, if doing s'mores, my thing would be if they had a graham cracker that was just a little bit on the softer side, just maybe a little bit more stiffer than an ice cream sandwich, but not quite as stiff as a
So a couple
cracker.
I got the solution for that. A a couple of days before you do it, just open the package and leave them out.
Okay.
Because what you want is stale graham cracker.
Well, yeah.
Makes, they lose their crunch.
Okay. Well, that's what I want.
Okay.
Because you end up taking that bite, and because the cracker's so hard, when you
It
bite
breaks
down
off.
on it, you basically create a vice grip, and it squeezes it together more, and everything just.
Yeah. Yeah, so just leave it out, and it'll get a little softer.
And we may have to have that at 7 because I can't eat past 8.
Okay, so more on Reckless 140. Says, warning, I was going to change my name to biggest Jtwes fan, but it wouldn't let me for another 14 days. LOL. So now he's going to be Reckless 140 for at least 14 days. And yeah, and Bonnie, you're exactly right. I was about to say that. Now you'll have to be on the lookout for the imposter now that he knows he could change it every 14 days.
Yeah.
So he'll be Reckless 140 next Monday, but after that, we'll have to be on the lookout. Bart Sexton says, Joe, if you wait till they're good and dry, they shell easy in the corn sheller.
Oh, okay.
And Bonnie says, you'll love having blueberry bushes. Just put a net over for the birds. Yeah.
I was just more worried about the deers, Miss Bonnie, but I can see what you're talking about.
Yeah, if you don't, because, you wouldn't want the bush there in your regular garden spot anyway.
Yeah, no, I got to figure out a place where, because it's a yearly thing. And matter of fact, you'd want to mulch around it.
And I'm sure it needs full sun.
Yeah.
So we'd probably need to put it over near the grapevines.
Well, honestly, no, I need to pop off a few of these no good trees out here and put them out there.
I don't know. I wouldn't trust a blueberry bush to be that far away from us.
Well, there's some of them going to get popped off.
Okay.
We're going to have a competition one day on a Bradford pear stump that's growed up a bunch of little tree limbs. We're going to see if a Ram 2500 can pull a stump out versus a Farmall 140.
Bonnie says, blueberry cobbler, yummy. I've never had blueberry cobbler.
No, I hadn't.
You haven't either?
I can imagine. I've had blueberry pie and stuff like that.
Yeah, I like cobblers, though, pretty much anything.
Yeah, I like blueberries, though.
Luke Wilkins is on.
Hello, Luke Wilkins.
Says good evening. Let's see where they're not talking to each other.
It's not Luke from Plow Day, is it?
Luke?
The fellow that was a teacher, was he a Luke? No.
No, that was...
I don't remember, but if you don't think it was Luke.
I forget. If I heard it, I would know what his name is if somebody told me his name. Bart says, that's the easy part. Wait till you go to crack them out. Fun, fun, fun. Been there, done that.
Well, we'll figure out something there.
And Gurney is on.
Hello, Gurney.
I think, because with these name changes. The deer will eat the strawberry plants. I had to fence mine. Hit the like button, folks.
Yeah, I'm going to get some more netting. I got enough for the garden over there, which is big enough for this garden too. So yeah, I'm just going to have to net them both off.
Allison says, oh, y'all don't know my clay story. My new well is 290 feet deep because it's a solid layer of clay. That clay, Allison, it's in y'all's DNA. It runs in your blood. So, yeah, I wouldn't expect anything less.
Allison, I'm not being nosy, but right off the bat, when you tell me that, and if you don't want to say on here, that's fine. But did you have to put 290 feet of liner in?
Liner? Yeah. I don't know.
If you don't want to say, that's fine.
Well, she'll tell me.
Oh.
You could text me if you don't want to say on here, Allison. And I know, Allison, you're busy lately, too. We need to catch up soon. Joey Neal says, I did appreciate the shout-out on your last video, but you didn't have to do that, but thanks.
Oh, it's no problem, Joey.
So, because Joey Neal's got a...
Yeah, and it's actually Joey Neal's easy.
Okay, so that's his YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, Joey Neal. That is easy.
Probably just what you see there. Do you see Joey now?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's that.
Okay. That allows for him a wide range too. You know, it's not narrowing it down to, you know.
He just posted a video, but then I didn't see it when I went to his channel. I didn't understand that.
Well, he may have had to take it down
Oh,
and
I don't know.
maybe re-edit or something.
It was something about bush hogging.
No Hope Garage says thank you for mentioning his channel.
Oh, you're welcome, bud.
Jay Peel says, I enjoy watching our American cousins gardening and farming. Fascinating to see how you do things compared to us. Speaking of England,
Oh yeah, that's what the
Allison.
popcorn. That's what the popcorn was for.
Allison, I don't know if you've seen the grand finale of Downton, but we watched it last night, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Nice little, really the grand finale, you know, ties a lot of stuff up. But
I wonder if JPL's seen it. JPL, have you seen it?
Downton Abbey, that we love it. But I still say they need to come out with another Downton Abbey, like a new era, and it be during World War II time. And it could be about Mary as, you know, of course, being the head Lady Mary, and about her children's generation.
I'm sure the people that own that house would like for them to do another movie too.
Yeah, they need to help. They like that because it helps them keep it up,
Yeah,
the money.
it does.
I think it's a wonderful trade-off.
I think somebody said it's like the series or something helped them pay for a new roof.
No Hope Garage said, I seen that same Whirly Pop video last night about the
Oh, did it? Okay.
popcorn.
I'm telling you, man, that thing works like a champ.
Warstead says, winter peas are the favored winter cover crop here in southern Missouri. Getting ready to donate pumpkins to the pig farmer, cut the corn down and plant the winter peas, turnips, and daikon radishes.
Speaking of turnips, I was coming home from Greensboro the other day. And so what I do for you guys that may know of the area, I come down 29, go north on 29 a little bit and get off in Brown Summit, Highway 150. And I was coming down Highway 150 and I got on through Elon Ossipee and took a left on some road. But when I took a left, I looked out there and there's about a 10-acre field, and that whole field was planted in turnips. I said, good gracious, what a cover crop. I mean, they were thick too, boy. They were like this tall. And I was like, man, he either has a cover crop or he's trying to get deer to come in there, one or the other.
Oh, Allison.
What?
She went to the movies and watched it by herself.
Did she?
She said it was so good. Allison, you about make me take a 12-hour job. Make me sad. But you may be like Joey. He don't mind going to the movies by himself and watching a movie. Me, I would not like going to the movies by myself. You know?
Yeah, Leno has a complex about movies by yourself or eating dinner by yourself.
Yeah, I'm getting that thing to go if I'm by myself. I ain't going to go sit there and eat like a weirdo by myself.
Don't say that. I mean, half of them.
All right,
may
I'm
eat
just
by
saying
themselves.
because of you, because you're okay with it when you could just wait and say, oh, well, you know, so I don't eat by myself, I'll just wait for Leno or something.
Well, I mean, what if you're out working and you stop by the Chinese place and you want to eat lunch?
Well, but a lot of people do eat by themselves now because they're on this. They don't care to talk to somebody else. They want to eat. Samuel is like that. Sam will eat, and Elliot, that generation, which at my dinner table, cell phones are not allowed. And Sam just got on to Elliot the other day about it because he had his phone. He's like, don't make mom go off on you. Because Elliot was like showing him something.
Yeah.
And I didn't catch it, you know, plus I think everybody was talking, so we didn't. But yeah, they know my rule of no cell phone at the dinner table. Hold on, I gotta go back to what I missed. John Briggs is on.
Hello, John Briggs.
Evening, guys. Didn't realize what time it was.
That's okay, John. You missed that kid.
I know. I was so tired last night because my body was like, it's 10 o'clock, but the time said 9 o'clock. And I was like, I just went to bed. I was like, I've got to lay down. I'm so tired.
I'm still waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Because it's never been about the time. It's just been about a time.
Bart says, yes, I was watching someone using their popcorn popper. It's cool. I need one for my popcorn that I raised. I bought some black popcorn seeds and some mixed colored popcorn that he's going to try.
Somebody, I don't remember if it was Avery. Somebody was showing me a picture or a picture or some real, I guess it was, they called it cotton candy corn, popcorn, I guess. I don't remember who it was, but I'd like to know.
There's cotton candy grapes.
Well, this was it was a real glossy corn. Like, I mean, like glass. Looked like it has shellac on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's so glossy. And I don't remember if it was Avery or somebody was showing me at Plow Day.
T. Hawkins said that net over the blueberry bush works for the deer too, no issues.
Oh, cool. Now that's good to know.
And Bonnie said sweetest blueberries ever. The net keeps the deer away too.
Good.
And
so now we know we can put our blueberries most anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Butterfly Farms is on.
Hello, Butterfly Farms.
Good evening, everyone. Just got in. And Cornbread figured out how to change his back name to Cornbread, but said was trying to change my name to TJ Hawkins. They wouldn't let me do it. Look, you guys don't mess with me even more. Bart says,
This cup is warped. How do we get a warped plastic cup?
because I put it in the bottom rack of the dishwasher.
Oh.
The top rack only.
I was just looking, it was oblong and it's flat
Hey,
right here.
It still works. It's fine. Yeah, that's why I don't really care for the plastic cups.
I know.
Because if I cook so much and I clean so much, it needs to be able to go in the dishwasher. Okay? I'm hand washing these plastic cups that y'all want to use, but clearly I didn't hand wash that one. Bart says to crack the walnuts, you'll need a cinder block or a piece of steel and a good hammer. They're hard, but they're worth the time. Allison said, yes, we drilled a spot by the house at 140 and couldn't get any further. Then moved down past the cattle gate and drilled 290 feet. And yes, there is 290 feet of casing. Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, Allison.
Worst is this 290-foot well, I wish. Our well had to be 600 feet.
Oh, gosh. He's getting on. Mine's 440 feet, but it only has about 60 feet of casing in it, and then he hit granite, and then it's granite all the way down. But believe me, I sure do realize that every time I change that filter. And
it looks like we've been diamond mining.
Yeah.
It's glistening and like all these crystals on it.
It sure does got a lot of little gold specks in it, that's for sure. I wonder sometimes.
Yeah. But our water is wonderful water.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, it's never been a problem, and, nobody has any urinary, kidney, bladder issues, because some waters can give you the kidney stone.
I don't know if they can or not.
Well, I've heard they could.
Because if you think about it, salt's a mineral too. What?
I'm just trying to find out where I was. Sorry.
Oh.
J. Pill says, yes, we've watched it.
Cool,
Downton
J. Pill.
Abbey.
So, J. Pill, answer me a question, because I'm not, and Allison may be able to answer too. In the beginning of the movie, and I missed it, and I was too lazy to rewind and see if it was or not. In the beginning of the movie, was that
Don't
big...
ruin it for other people.
I know not. Was that big, giant house, what'd they call it, house?
The Grantham house.
The Grantham house. Was the big, giant house they showed in the beginning of the movie, was that the Grantham house? Because if so, it looked like it's bigger than the house they live in.
Yeah.
It looked like Windsor, like where the Queen
Yeah.
stays.
I don't know if it was or not. It may be where they were visiting when they kicked Mary out.
That was when they was showing some of the servants and stuff, because I believe it is.
Okay. I thought they were at that place visiting, not the Grantham house. T. Hawkins says that net over the blueberries won't keep the two-legged deer out, though. Yeah, yeah, and that's what we worried about, especially
I
if
just
Elliot
got,
Jones comes over
all I
here.
got is one little Bambi is going to mess with it.
And you know how she gets her hands? She's like this.
Yeah.
We'll let her pick her own.
And of course, we'll let little Boo pick some.
Yeah, he'll be out there just like Elliot. Let's see.
Yeah, I'll probably raise him some cherry tomatoes because Ellie used to eat them things. Ellie used to steal all the strawberries too.
Paul said, I've seen those turnips. You probably went right by my place.
Oh, okay, Paul. It's on the right. What's the name of that road? It goes out. I take it out to Matkins. Well, I bear off and go across the tree farm and Matkins and 87 there.
Cubbud says, fall turnips are planted here mostly for the greens.
Oh, okay.
Danny Henley's on.
Hey, Danny Henley.
Says, good even. And J. Peel said, it's funny there are so many country houses and stately homes like Downton Abbey. In this country, you could visit a different one every weekend of the year.
Oh, I bet.
David Lambert.
And I'd like to do that too, JPL.
David Lambert wants to know who do y'all like to watch on YouTube?
Let's see. I watch about every episode of I say Andy and Megan, but it's True Grit Appalachian Ways. So I watch them. Mike Morgan, watch him quite a bit. Farm All 51. And I know I'm going to forget somebody, and somebody's watching this live probably be like, well, he didn't mention me. It's not, it's just my memory. I watched Deep South Pecan Grove. I watch Pete, Just a Few Acres. Pete does some wonderful, golly. He does, when he rebuilds a piece of machinery, and the way he films it and talks about it and stuff, it's like watching a dealership video on how to put a tractor back together.
Prissy.
He really does a wonderful job. But there's several other ones. I mean, I actually have probably, I probably got 50 YouTube channels I'm subscribed to.
Too many. I'm like,
Well, not everybody posts videos a lot, but it's just a lot of them. I mean, I still watch Meredith, this farm wife, Meredith Bernard. We watch her. It's a bunch, guys.
well, I don't watch any YouTube.
And then the guys, with Nick's got one. Brian's got one I watch.
Oh, who do I watch? Arnie Tex. That's who I watch.
Yeah.
he's a pit master in Texas, a grill barbecue pit master, but he's Hispanic. So there's certain recipes that I know I've had, but I don't know how to make them. And he's as close to what my mom would make. So I only watch YouTube if I need to fix something, cook something. What else? I think that's about it.
And I got several channels I follow, and I know you guys probably wouldn't even care about them, but several European channels that are restoring some sort of stone house or a chateau or something of that nature. I'm just fascinated by how they take these 800-year-old houses and barns and
right, because we don't have that here.
they'll take in, the stone structure will be there and that's it. Nothing else, just the stone walls, and they'll get that thing back up and get the stone shored up, put a roof on it, and that fascinates me because, in America, there's not a lot of stone stuff. It's all wood, because when they made it over here, they had trees, bigger than anybody's eyes probably ever seen before.
David also mentioned I have 7 international tractors myself.
Good gracious, David.
And other people were saying, and David said, thank you, I'll check out those channels, but people were putting Deep South Pecan Grove. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Bart. Bart says, True Grit, Deep South Pecan Grove, and Jtwes is the best on YouTube.
Well, I'd say the other two's probably right.
Paul says Arnie is bad to watch late at night. There's no midnight snack recipes on his channel. Exactly.
Who said
Yeah. Paul.
Oh, Paul.
But Paul likes a lot of Hispanic food. He likes Mexican
Paul,
food.
he did have this turkey short that I watched the other day. He put out, and I'm gonna try to do a. We're not gonna have a turkey fry. It's just too expensive.
Yeah, that oil is
Not when I
like.
got a whole bag of pellets back there. So we're gonna do a turkey smoke.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Arnie Tex put one out. But Paul, I also pickled some peppers, some chiles, and some bell pepper and carrots. So next time we see you, I'll give you a few jars of those.
And we tried, and I don't want to say their name because I don't want to say that on YouTube. But we tried a new Mexican restaurant that's pretty good in Mebane.
Why wouldn't you?
Well, because
Give them business.
I know, because I have a negative opinion of all the murals in the place.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't want to say their name.
Um, Avery, Stan is good. Asking about Stan. Stan's doing good.
I talked to him today, Avery. He's at his gun club meeting tonight, and I think he was taking some of his grandkids.
Allison said every well around here is 90 to 100 feet. Mine is really deep compared to everyone else. And
Allison, you could have just run a hose into that pond, been all right. May have not been safe to drink, but you'd had plenty of water. She could have washed her clothes with it.
yeah. Cornbread said they like Jensen's Franklin is my favorite YouTube channel. Jensen Franklin and Laura Farms.
Yeah.
Oh, and Jtwes.
I've watched Laura farm some. She farms quite a bit more than I realized.
J. Pill likes the Millennium Farmer.
I don't think I've watched that before. I've heard of it.
George Joyner says that you can never have too many tractors. I have 10.
Good gracious, guys.
You can only drive one at a time, though, right? I guess it's like cars.
I ain't gonna.
Even though you can only drive one at a time, you collect lots of them.
I'm not gonna give the number, but there's somebody that watches our channel's got more than all them put together. But we ain't gonna say the name.
You can tell me after the live.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tim says grilled turkey is better than fried any day.
Oh, cool.
Farm boy, yes. Oh no, it's 9 p.m. again. LOL. Yes, it is.
Who said that?
Brian.
Oh. Brian, you trying to kick me off?
Yes, he knows. Brian's saying that for me.
He's saying it for Lino.
Yeah, thank you, Brian. No Hopes Garage says most of the channels I'm subscribed to features tractor repairs, and it will start topics.
Yeah, I mean, I just watch it all, a different, right? I mean, I subscribe to I subscribe to just about all the TFL channels because they got about 5 of them. TFL truck, TFL this, TFL that. And I don't watch every episode they put out because I could care less, about a BMW something. But if they put out something, Ford truck, Chevrolet truck, Dodge truck, yeah, I'll watch that. And so I got a lot of channels like that I may not watch everything, but they do sometimes. And then there's a couple of podcasts that I subscribe to. What's his name? PBD? Patrick
Paul.
David Bett.
Yeah.
Patrick David Bett.
Patrick Bet David.
Bet David. I watch him some and just different ones like that.
Brad Hagan says watch Essential Craftsman.
That guy right there, he's kind of like a Pete. He is very well spoken. I do watch him sometimes, and he can carry a wonderful story with it, and I actually has a lot of good ideas. He is. He's. You'd think he was like a home economic teacher, professor kind of guy. I mean, he's just real well spoken.
Avery's guessing that person is Farmall 51 with the lots of tractors or more.
Oh no, Avery.
Yeah, Brian
No,
says.
I wouldn't say because I wouldn't want to say how many he had, but
Brian
he's
said
got a lot.
Brian said it's Leno's bedtime. Yeah, because my body's saying it's 10 o'clock, not 9 o'clock. But Tim...
It does feel a little tired.
Yeah, Tim Helgerson says, what do you think about swapping Jimmy Red seeds with others? Does it build the genes or weaken them? I've been growing them from saved seeds for a couple years now.
I don't know. That's probably above my pay grade. I think...
That sounds like a
I think my
Danny
answer... No,
question.
I think my answer would be what... let me get my thoughts right. All right. My answer would be what Andy does with his corn. And you go out there and you find the absolute best ear, an ear that's hanging down, a stalk that's, nice and healthy, and you get that ear and you only plant back those ears, so each year you're planting back the best genetics of what you have out there, I think, and you could keep the seed.
Strengthen the line.
Yeah, you just keep finding every year you plant your best genetics, 2 ears on that stalk. And some of the ears, sometimes they're open in the top, and some of them are nice and closed. So you'd want to get the ones that's, nice and closed, hanging down, and I think you can keep your stock going real well by just being sure you're planting your best genetics. And guys, I'll go ahead and say it, and I'm not embarrassed to say it. I think I even said it on one of my videos back when I was picking the Jimmy Red. I said, I'm selling you guys this Jimmy Red, so yes, quite naturally, I did pick out like 20 of the best Jimmy Red ears. And I don't even think I showed them on video because, they were that long, perfect from this end to the other, and they were hanging down. But, I have to do that. If I'm going to replant it and sell it to you guys, you're going to want me to do that quite naturally. You don't want me planting, the worst of what I got.
Paul said I did a turkey on the smoker last year. Did some pheasants for Christmas. Both have been requested again.
Well, good, Paul. You can tell me what I need to do.
Send him your turkey recipe.
But
then.
I'm not brining nothing, Paul. I'm going cheap. I will.
You are.
Well, I will.
Oh, no, you're injecting.
Yeah, I will inject it, but I seen some recipes on YouTube was like a 72-hour brine. I'm like, I don't have the refrigerator space for a 72-hour brine.
Right, especially with all the other stuff I have to put in the fridge for Thanksgiving.
All that stuff sounds good when you're watching it on TV, but when it gets down to the mechanics of it, and you're like, okay, I got corn in my deep freeze. I got this. I don't have room to do all that.
All right. It's 9:07.
9:07. All right. I'll read it out while you...
I'm calling it.
You're calling it. Who was that last one? Paul? Lathman?
Yeah.
He said he wants to try to grow some popcorn next year. Me too, Lathman, because I got 2 things I want to grow. I got the special corn that I'm trying to cultivate out to enough to plant up there at the plow day field, like 2 acres of it, and sell some of the seed. We'll have to see how it does. And then I want to cross some popcorn intentionally right off the bat. And it's harder to do when you think it is. Everybody's saying good night. Ralph Fan said pheasant sounds good. He said he brined his night before, grabbed random spices. And on the turkey, and I bought everything. Yeah.
That sounds like me.
Yeah, that's kind of what Leno told me to do, Brian. She said she told me to do that with the
sweet potato casserole.
Sweet potato
Make it
casserole.
your own. Yeah, you know what's supposed to go in there?
A sweet potato casserole pretty much is just basically...
dressed up sweet potato.
No, what is it when they bake potatoes twice? They bake it.
Twice baked potato?
Yeah. Sweet potato casserole is pretty much twice baked potato.
Yeah.
You peel it, put some brown sugar
Mush
in it, butter, this.
And then you fancy it up with
and then you bake it
sweets.
again. Yeah. So, all right. Let me make sure we got anything else. That's it.
Okay.
Real Fans talking about he brined on his. Guys, thank y'all. God bless you. God love you. We'll see you.